Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a phenomenal disappointment from all pre-release material shown so far. After watching the recent live stream coverage, that's a pretty bold statement to make considering how solid Treyarch's resume has been when it comes to this long-standing franchise. Their titles have been considerably awesome when examining their track record, whether it's Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World at War, or Big Red 1. However, Call of Duty doesn't seem to break its traditional conventions anymore when it comes to actually reinventing the wheel. We get a semblance of wordplay that promises fresh, unique, groundbreaking features that technically already has been done before in the grand scheme of game development and multiplayer assets. You can definitely see with the success of Battle Royale game modes that are in PUBG and Fortnite that it clearly has rubbed off on Activision with their newly titled Blackout mode, which is basically Call of Duty Battle Royale. There are positive ideas that were on display here that wasn't so bad. I'm finally happy that Treyarch is going to stick to their guns with boots on the ground multiplayer, because who needs all that annoying jetpack crap where you could jump around the map and wall running feats that stayed mostly untouched in particular futuristic entries. The regenerating health is also being removed. That was a bit odd at first, but ultimately I understood that manual health might be better in the long run when it comes to defensive play and aggressive meta that doesn't slow down the pace of the combat. Hey, they also seem to be taking their PC port of this game a bit more seriously. That is a fun thing to hear. Bravo, good job, Activision. Round of applause, because I don't think that the Steam community ever stopped burning your ass over that Modern Warfare remaster port and that poor optimization job that you put into that game. Call of Duty just hasn't changed much. Despite a couple of nuances being removed, I don't think ambition is the name of the game anymore. This series has just been reduced to nothing more than a yearly snack that you'll forget about in the morning. Black Ops 4, this title alone, just feels like a big amalgamation of Rainbow Six Siege with the character profiles substituting a story.
I used to be undercover. I did time. I had to deal drugs. No one gives a fuck about you. You're a number. An asset. A pawn in someone else's game.
PUBG with Blackout mode and bearing an uncanny resemblance to Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare gameplay wise. It just seems now Activision is just trend following with the Call of Duty franchise. They aren't trend setting anymore. Remember when Call of Duty Modern Warfare absolutely was remarkable for its change in theme and what they brought to the table for the multiplayer landscape? That's all gone now. I don't get the same impressions here. Just slap some more Call of Duty zombies in your game and call it a day. I understand there are those moments where you have to go with what works the best, refine it, tool it up, and make it work, yet we seem to go 2 steps forward and 80 steps backward with the omission of content for single player veterans. Now I know people might make the argument that Call of Duty is never played for the campaign in this portion of the video, but where's the value of this particular content without offline and online features? What will happen on the inevitable day where the Black Ops 4 servers shut down indefinitely? Well, I guess if I feel like using the game disc to wipe my ass, that might suit my fancy. However, it's all good, pendejos. You'll just blame your fan base in some fashion for the omission of single player content for Black Ops 4 anyway, due to the fact that you are basing your judgment based on a percentage of only 4% of players completing the Black Ops 3 campaign. Maybe, just maybe, judging by a plethora of comments, maybe that campaign was pure garbage. Maybe you should have noticed that a lot of people did not like the quality behind it, so of course they aren't going to finish it according to your fan base. Instead of improving on the matter with Black Ops 4, you just chose to neglect this idea. Good job. I thought that high replay value was a requirement, but I guess not. Also, why are you calling this Black Ops 4 if it has no correlation in terms of story with the previous iteration outside of gameplay? I'm just throwing out some food for thought here. Even your prestigious multiplayer is starting to run its course, especially considering that Infinite Warfare sold less than you expected. You're trying to cash in on multiplayer only, you're trying to cash in on trends, but you had a noticeable bump in the road. In conclusion, I will say it's a shame to see this franchise fall from grace, lose such a spark like this, lose its ambition due to shilling out for what's popular, trying to fit in with the rest of the crowd over making a substantial impact. Take into account that Red Dead Redemption 2, possibly one of the biggest games of 2018 that's upcoming, is shipping on the same month as Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I think it's very safe to say that Call of Duty could be in trouble if Rockstar overshadows them. This is not a difficult task to do, considering that Rockstar has made many critically acclaimed open world titles, and Grand Theft Auto 5 still sells like hotcakes. I can already see the blueprint, the direction Activision will go in if they get hungry for more money, if they get hungry for more recognition with Black Ops 4. You can bet your ass, if you want a traditional campaign, you won't get it, but maybe we'll bundle in a Modern Warfare 2 remaster and Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 remastered, just to keep your appetite up. Let's give an ancient game bundles upon bundles of DLC. Buy our game, please. My measures are the most extreme when labeling this, but I think that if the developers care about a series that's been ongoing yearly, then perhaps hibernation is the best. Perhaps reassessing the things that are going wrong with your franchise might give you a grasp. Assassin's Creed was put on dormancy and fired on all cylinders with Assassin's Creed Origins. Maybe somewhere deep down in your mind, Call of Duty needs this as well. This is Renegade Operative signing off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my opinion piece on what I think about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm kind of not looking forward to it. I did buy Black Ops 3, surely, but Call of Duty is really burning me out, and this game is pretty much just the same thing year after year after year. So before my phone goes off and distracts me again, I want to say thank you guys so much for liking my videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I put in a lot of work this month. Once again, I hope you enjoy the free entertainment, and as always, take care. If you wish to follow me on social media, please use the links in the description below. Take care and peace out.